A little bit about myself. My name is Paul Lambert. I'm a community member. I live in the Delridge neighborhood, right across the street from STEM. I moved there in about 2009. I'm a local business owner doing residential remodeling and have two kids, 5 and 7, that go to the STEM schools. So it was when I had kids that I really realized that I'm invested. I'm here. It's no longer just I bought my starter home. We're gonna be doing our thing. It's no, I have children. I'm in this community. They're going to school. What can I do to help drive and be a cause of change for our community? And I found the Delridge Co-op at a Delridge Day right there at the Delridge Community Center, and paid my $100 and became a founding member, and didn't think about it for a few years. And again, when it really came home to me that I was going to be a part of this community for a long time, it wasn't a matter of I'm here for now, but I'm here. I wanted to see what I could do, and knowing that the co-op was in the plan and in the future of the neighborhood, but it had been a long time coming already. So I reached out to see what I could do. And I had remembered that, we had done farm stands in the past where we'd set up in Brent's driveway and hang out and sell fresh fruit to the neighborhood just to get people excited and knowledgeable about that. And I wanted to do something like that. I wanted to bring food now. I didn't want to wait. So I started bugging everybody. I called the co-op, and I called Sam, who does the farmer's market in the West Seattle. She's in charge of that. And I'm like, how do I get food here? How do I get food here? We're working on it, but how do I do it now? And, everyone took pity on me, I guess, and said, you're sweet, you're trying hard, so let us help you. And ultimately, I put a food stand together that we could have food in the neighborhood over the summer of 2018 while we were still getting ready. And it wasn't because I was asked or recruited, it was because I wanted to help the community. And why did I want to help this community? Why is fresh food so important to the Delridge neighborhood? Well, our fresh food options are bodegas and gas stations. That's it. And at those bodegas and gas stations, you can find a banana, an apple, an orange, if you're lucky. We're technically in the food desert in Seattle. We are one of the most diverse neighborhoods, and yet we're a lower income neighborhood. So it can often feel like we're not a priority, right? And we have Safeway and QFC in the Junction or down in Westwood. But for anyone who's in the Delridge corridor, that means you're walking or taking a bus if you don't have access to a car. Or you can Uber, and then you're spending as much to get to and from as you are on groceries. And to that end, that food gap, that lack of quality food in the neighborhood really requires those in the neighborhood to spend more of their resources, whether it's time, energy, or money, just to get basic nutritional food in their house. And the reason why, co-ops aren't a traditional grocery store, and therefore the bottom line, the profit motive, is not the ultimate driver. It is a community that is the driver, So it's the dollar, or more congenially put, market-based reasons that traditional grocers won't locate in neighborhoods like Delridge. Even established co-ops are wonderful, but have more of that big market as opposed to central community at heart. So that's why I feel like it's really necessary that we take action. It really inspired me to step up and try to do what I could and be a volunteer here for the co-op. And the things that I've learned, I had no idea what a co-op was when I signed up. I had no idea what it meant to be a part of the co-op, or why you would want a co-op instead of anything else. and really just to come across my understanding of keeping the money in the community and providing opportunity inside the community. And one of the core principles of a co-op is democratic member control, so that members have a say in the business itself. So again, bringing the empowerment of what happens in the community to the members of that community. And for every time I talk about my kids, I get a little choked up. To see my kids be able to grow up in a vibrant, healthy community is really a dream I have. We have the opportunity, and we're driving toward there. So excited that we're in the middle of construction right now, looking to open soon. But we can really, one of the goals is to help build that more inclusive community. And more of the core ideas of a co-op at heart is the concern for the community, to have a voluntary and open membership, and to provide an education and training, and really to have autonomy and independence. And I know that's one of our big goals with the co-op, is to be a community space. Not just a place to get some fruits and veggies, but to really open our doors to the community at large and be a hub within the community. So one of my biggest fears has been, since living in Delridge in 2009, is starting to see a lot of the development. And because it's been a lower income community for so long, I'm afraid of it not gaining the resources such as co-ops and other places to help build community, but rather be a townhouse stretch bedroom community for the rest of Seattle, where it's people sleep here, but then they go everywhere else to do anything. So that's why, at my core, I really, really came in and have so much passion and pride to be involved with the Delridge Co-op.